Call Allah Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Bahasham, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone Road. Well, I am not a member, however, I've entered into their labors. Peace and mercy to the sincere brothers and sisters doing this wherever you are, whatever your lot may be. I don't want to say quick one, but I have a couple of articles, and I may try to scroll through here and see what we got, but the main thing I want to get, don't need that, is obviously, if you haven't heard, and by the time anyone actually sees any of my videos, this is probably something that it will have been passed. They'll probably already be throwing people in concentration camps or something, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to be careful with my words in light of recent events, since what's happening over there across the pond can come here pretty close pretty soon. And some videos from my old channel that I've done, almost 3-4 years ago during the first exercise scenario, medical exercise scenario that ruined people's lives for no reason. Those videos are being I'm getting notifications of those videos, but I can't even access that channel. I just have notifications. But anyway, let's get this one first, and then I want to go to USA Today afterwards. Okay, so Whiskey Hotel Oscar Director General declares, you see the title. Okay, that was a couple days, 3 days ago to be exact. I mentioned I would do something about this, or do something, not about, I mentioned I would do something on this in one of my previous videos during the week. Okay, so I ain't even gonna try to say his name. Ghebreyesus, is he Greek? I don't know, whatever. Has determined that the upsurge of that in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and I wonder what resource, why do we have to wonder? What resource, as soon as I learn how to spell. Cobalt, copper, alright, hydropower potential, immense biodiversity, world's second largest rainforest, okay. 24 trillion in resources is the Congo. Okay, so yeah, obviously these things are being released into the public, and then just all of it is planned, just like it was last time. Okay, so also it's about resources. How about the let's try something else. The same old tactics, right? Same old thing. Current 2024. Let's see what we got. Now was in March. What's going on? There have been 6 million conflict-related deaths in the DRC since '98. But why? Okay. Ndombe has genocidal massacres 2023. Mass rape, torture, militias, government forces. It sounds like a destabilization, if they were ever stable. Congolese people are targets of slow women, children, the blank community. Okay. What else should we type? Because there's a reason why, the quote unquote outbreak started here, or not here, started in the Congo, right? It was the mixtape was released in the Congo first. Um, how about how about that? Okay, according to global data, the Democratic Republic of Congo is the world's seventh largest producer of gold in 2023. Hmm. Okay. Well, you see where you picking up where I'm going, right? All right. So let's go back to the article. Just a couple things to jog your mind, kind of get you thinking. Why did it start there? Uh, what else we got? The new clade is rapid spread in the eastern DRC, and reporting to the cases in several neighbor countries are very worrying. Okay, so you get it. Oh, wait, hold on. Clade 1B, spreading mainly through sexual networks. Huh. I wonder how that's gonna go over here, especially because, the culture of whoredom is rampant. Like, it's almost weird if you're not a whore. Women. The Tuvex currently in use for, okay, you see it, emergency use listing. Last week, Director General triggered the process for emergency use. There we go, another emergency use, which will accelerate access for lower income countries. Okay, so fast forward to when it gets here, lower income communities, right? Just another elimination of quote unquote poor people. All right, so there was an update 3 hours ago. Let's see. All right. Is the U.S. prepared? Of course they are. They knew about it. I mean, the facade will be as if it's not. Okay. Highly contagious, severe strain is crossing continents, and now what you want to bear in mind with this is just as the supply chain, shortages happened on the last one, expect it to be highly affected on this next go round, right? On part two of this thing. So, another avenue for famine and unrighteous decrees. Things will get unfair, or they're going to be unfair, they're going to be unjust. It's finna get real C19-ish all over again, real 2020, 2021 all over again. But understand, we let's see if we can get away with just typing that. Of course not. Second Corinthians 2:11. So let me go there for that. Okay. How about we go? Do we need to go up just a little bit? No. Okay. To whom ye forgive anything, for forgive also. Alright. Lest Satan should get an advantage of you. But really what we want right here, the second half of this, but we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay. These devils, they're not prolific. They're not as smart as you think or as smart as they think. Of course, they get over on the dumb masses, dumb masses or dumbasses. But those of us who are in the wheel of information and given the spirit to understand things and what's going on, it's the same old trick, same old dog, same old show. And where's my other? Okay. Before we move into this, okay, so you read this title, a V card. Get your V card. Let's go ahead and read straight to the point, right? I'm talking about Babylon the Great here, who had two horns like a lamb and spake as a dragon, because those draconian laws are coming. You have the illusion of choice for now, but his enchantments, the Lord challenged him. He said, stand now with thine enchantments. And he's obviously, these things are not working as or it will stop working as well as he thinks it is. And he's gonna come down with great wrath. Okay, so this is Revelation 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive in their right hand or in their forehead. All right. And the most important thing we have here, nobody's going to be able to buy or sell. You are not going to be able to function in celebrity, in society. Um, and look forward to be increasingly popular in the coming day or in the coming months or weeks or however this thing is gonna roll out. Okay, first it will be, encouraged. Your top level celebrities and your athletes are gonna, I got mine. I did my part. You need to get yours. Don't you care about society? The same old damn thing, man. The same old bull that they gonna be talking. And then there will be incentives pushed. Well, if you get it, we'll give you a little piece of money on the side. You get your groceries, blah 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 blah, and then you'll have a little wiggle room for a while, and then eventually you are going to be caused. You will be forced. Let's see.
Strong's G 4160. Poyeo. Poyeo.
Poeo. To make. Be authors of the cause, right? By unrighteous decree. That's what they gonna do. And while it's fresh in my head, I mentioned how the supply chain of these demics. I'm sorry, how how the supply chain is affected by these demics, done purposefully, of course. Okay, that's that pale horse that is coming. There's the red one and the pale one, right? The pale horse talking about the famine and pestilence, which is well on its way, has been kicking off. But also that red horse, understanding when you hear horse being a representation of power, but when you hear red and scarlet, that is always going to be referred to as the nation of Edom, because they were slotted or prophesied to be ruling before the return of Yahushua. All right. So these are about the seals. Seal, not okay. All right. 6 and 8, Revelation 6 and 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto him over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with beasts of the earth. And if you look at this devil's history, most of the other nations, the melanated or brown or copper colored nations, like, things were cool until this devil came. And now that it's constant war, greed, They are at each other's necks. Especially if you look into the Greek and Roman empires, it was always backstabbing. These devils, they are unfit to rule. They are unfit to do anything except have a taskmaster over them. All right, especially when you talk about that sword. And where's the red horse? Famine, Second Civil War. Okay. And so Revelation 6 and 4, right? And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, which he does consistently. You can't they gotta just do the most every time. Take peace from the earth, and they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword, all right? Now, I know it's 27 maybe. Is it shall or shout? I know it's Genesis 27, so let's just do that. Maybe, yeah. Okay, so this is the blessing Isaac gave, right? And just as Adam, had many sons and daughters, but good and evil came through his seed, by way of Cain and Abel. Cain obviously being the wicked one, slaying his brother, and then the compensation, Seth or Shath, coming and continuing on that proper priesthood and that offering up proper sacrifices. You fast forward, you have Isaac, okay, Yahushai again, if you can receive it. Just he didn't, he made his appearance as Adam, and he made his appearance as Isaac again through his line. Good and evil was birthed. Jacob being good and Esau being evil, and that was his blessing. His right here on the left. So linking Esau, Edom to death and destruction and greed and rape, rob, murder, and never keepeth at home, and always in somebody's business. And it's even to the smallest minute portion. These Edomites are nosy as hell. If you've ever just been minding your business, or, for lack of a better term, minding your black ass business, there's always some nosy Edomite looking, seeing what's going on. Even that spirit is in them. So straight to the point, Genesis 27 and 40. This is the blessing that Isaac gave unto the wicked spirit, the Cain reincarnated again as Esau. That wicked and subtle and unrighteous spirit. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, which he did under David, and then also when the Roman Empire fell, and you had Jake took over, and they, during that little season, that 1,000 years that they were locked up, according to Revelation 20, and then now the Renaissance came, and they they back in their season right now, doing their deception and wickedness, but it's coming to an end. That little season, we're nearing the end of it. So anyway, I'll start it over. And again, you can find that in Revelation 20. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke off thy neck. Right? Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will slay my brother Jacob. And that has been the passing down of each incarnation through each nation of Jacob and Israel. They have always tried to get rid of us. And fast forward all the way up until the Jim Crow slavery, Jim Crow, and the polluting of our neighborhoods, bombing neighborhoods anytime Jake got up. But the Lord told us that we wouldn't, this is not our rest, and we wouldn't prosper here. All the way up to back in I guess the early 80s or the late 80s or whatever, when our women were getting perms and stuff like that, and laxatives, perms, and what's the other one? Putting that shit in their hair because they wanted to be white women. That was poisoning them, and now there's all kind of cancers that are coming up in our older in the Gen X women, and miscarriages and things like that. And anything that's marketed to us, just understand it's meant to do you bad. So that spirit has been, even throughout each nation, that spirit they have always tried, and they're going to continue to try. Right? Even when he comes down with that great wrath, Jake always ends up being the cause. He could be some. Look what's going on across the pond. Um, it was supposed to be a quote unquote immigrant crisis, but somehow, some way, it ended up Jake being targeted. So just look for that to come here. All right. Okay. I mentioned Revelation. Let me just get it since I mentioned Revelation 20. Oh, damn. Okay, so let's just get this real quick. So I'm gonna start it too. And he went, especially talking about the dragon. All right, that serpent, red devil. All right, he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. Okay, and you link that unto the Renaissance period, when he came out of them caves, ooga booga, shaved his arm, shaved his back, started painting over the images and lying. Just got, as soon as he came out of them caves and learned how to talk, just start lying. Okay, and that's why you have the lie that is history today. Okay, and he cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set the seal upon him. All right, no understanding. Uh, you stuck where you at, and he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that, he must loosen. He must be loosed for a little season. We're in that little season. Okay. Now you read 4. This is the return of Yahushua, and this is the setting up of the kingdom. Right. Everything has happened. He's these devils are in chains, and things are being, the earth is being put back into order. Okay. So read here. This is the future here. So it goes 1, 2, 3 to 7. That is your chronological. All right. And another reference, because I mentioned about the dragon and things that's always them. Okay, red. Damn. Where are you? Is it 12? Yes, this is it. Okay, see, the red dragon said, and there appeared another wonder in heaven. Behold, a great red dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns upon his head. Right, and this is that Edomite nation that's ruling. The NATO, the beast system, when it talks about the 7 crowns, 7 heads and 10 horns. Right, the Roman vassal states, which today is NATO and the EU. And I'm going to fast forward just a little bit because what I need. Okay, so that's Yahushua being born, the woman. All right, our representation of our nation. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay. Oh yeah, here's 17c. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments of God and have the testimony of Yahushua Hamashiach. This is the nation of Israel, obviously, because the commandments were given unto us. The contract was given unto us. All right, and you can find that in Exodus 24. And if this is, a little too slow for your speed, I didn't even get to the article. We just, the spirit kind of took over. That's okay. Move on. There's other videos. I'll link some other GMS videos, or I'll link a playlist with GMS videos for you to watch. But I'm gonna go ahead and let the spirit take over as it is. So this is Exodus 24 and 4. And Moses wrote all the words Yahweh of Yahweh, and rose up early in the morning and built an altar unto the hill and 12 pillars according to the 12 tribes. Right. And you fast forward in the kingdom, it talks about there are 12 gates representing each tribe in the kingdom, right? So it's always been the same. We're not going to even get into that. And they sent young men of the children of Israel to offer burnt offerings, sacrifice peace offerings, and oxen unto Yahweh. And Moses took half the blood and put it in the basins. Right, there's your a blood covenant, a blood contract, and half the blood and sprinkled it on the altar. Took the book of the covenant, read it. All right, the people said everything that it said we will do. Okay? He took the blood sprinkled on the people and said, behold the blood of the covenant, which Yahweh hath made with you concerning all these words. Okay? So luckily, Yahweh had mercy on us and sent his son, and now, you still keep the law. That is, how else do you operate in love, right? How else do you love your neighbor as yourself? What is the parameter of love? Okay? What is the benchmark on how you behave on this earth and exercise your faith, showing your works? Okay? You still keep them, but this is just, this first covenant is no, you're not held to that standard. It's impossible. We'd all be cooked. All right, so the water Yahweh Shai for doing what you did, because none of us could. Boy, none of us could. Ascending back unto the right hand of the Father, sit in the Spirit, so that the seal may be loosed off that book, and we cannot be given the understanding and operate the way we are supposed to operate, being able to be pleasing unto the Lord. So luckily or prayerfully, we're of that remnant. All right. Now, man, that was a lot. Hopefully you're sticking with me. So let's go to, since I wanted to start off with the, Revelations 13 and 16, because here we go. Now let's get to the article. Well, anticipated. But, you never want to quench the spirit. Ever, ever, ever want to quench the spirit. Let it lead you, let it guide you, and bring the scriptures out. Alright, it's all about your money, right? It's all about your money. New V card will be used control. Okay? And that was 3 weeks ago ish, 2 weeks ago. Dutch attorney, ain't finna worry about that, joined the defense in depth this week to discuss the plan. Okay, and maybe it starts with a physical card, and then it's an app on your phone, and then it's the it's digital. Okay, so yeah, it'll, app on your phone, and then next thing you know, it's all of it is just going to be consolidated into an electronic and implantable device, electronic implantable scannable device, right? Equipped with near field communication, so you can, operate within society, so you can buy and sell and be tracked, and they know who you are, where you are. Blah 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 blah. Partner development of a digital pass, with next month launch a test run in 5 countries: Belgium, Germany, Greece. All right, all of these are, a part of that, the vassal states of old Rome. And this is that system. This is the beast system. So we're testing it. Okay, the card purports to foster informed decision making. Okay, on those things. And when they say informed decision making, what they mean is, we give you the information, you shut up and accept it. It aims to empower individuals by consolidating all of their data in one easily accessible location. Okay, and no, just another digital prison. That's all it is. Digital slavery again, except it's, instead of it just being Jake, it's everybody. You're all niggas now. Congratulations. Dave 825, and through his policy also, he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. He shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace, right? By peace he shall destroy many. So this is safe. We care about you. We want to empower you to make these decisions, and make sure you take care of yourself. Here is the solution to the problem that we created. But never mind that, right? Here's the solution. We want you all safe. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. Right? We can't not read that, because that's what's happening. As soon as he sits down and thinks he's accomplished it, boom, Yahushua returns. The one who gave you the blessing comes to snatch it out of your hand and call you a fool and tell you sit in the dust. All right. The plan is to get everybody. Right at that root about digital ID. You can get a digital ID where all your records are stored. All your personal details are stored in one place. So easy. So convenient. Why wouldn't you want to do it? One country to another without having to redo or reapply. So basically, it's all about a digital ID. Yes, it is. And then a link from your personal ID to your medical records on the thing, she said. And why stop there? Why not add money? We want to control your money. We need to, when these incentives don't work, we need to come down with great wrath, and we need to cause you, both rich and poor, free and bond, right? So we're gonna control your money and make sure you allow us to keep you safe. All right. The certificates are presented as different programs, rebranded as something completely different and completely new, even though they are both based on the same software. All right. Now understand, all of this information has to go and be housed somewhere on some super server, or there's a physical data center, and then you have the cloud, but the cloud still is managed somewhere. So just understand that it's all going to be linked everywhere. Obviously, that's what we're reading, linking together. They've been working on it for years and years, and it works perfect, and it's all linked together, like the banking infrastructure, the personal medical records, insurance, everything linked into each other. What a wonderful idea, huh? Okay, so you get the gist. You see it. It's all right there. And now, when all hell breaks loose, let us see your ID so we know that you can cross over into XYZ state, country, province, whatever. Huh. Interesting fact, ain't it? Interesting times that we are moving into. All the more reason, right? We need to continue to fast, pray, lean on Yahushua, because there is no other way to be saved. There is no other way to be protected. Just for good measure, because I want to grab just one or two, and it will end it here. I want to end it on trusting in the Lord. All right, so Psalms 9 and 10. We'll grab a couple, and that'll be it. Where's my? Oh, I took off my blue letter. Oh. Understand the name, know the name, Yahweh, meaning he exists, whom you ignorantly refer to as God, Bahasham, in the name of Yahushai, whom the world ignorantly refers to as Jesus. His name means he delivers or he saves. Understand you need a healthy fear of the Lord. Beginning of wisdom is the fear, right? Understanding you can be judged, we can all be taken out, and we all deserve it. Okay, but we want to pray for mercy. We want to fall under the vibration, get in these scriptures, read them, learn them, and get yourself right. Okay, get yourself in order. sweep up around your doorstep, because it's finna get crazy. Psalms 9 and 10, and they that know thy name will put their trust in thee. How do you know the name? Knowing, being acquainted. Well, actually, let's get the word know. I thought it was going to be the end. Sorry, we're going to have to get it. I want to know what it means. Let's see if it goes any deeper than what I know. To know, to learn, to perceive and see, find out and discern. All right, to discriminate, basically to sort through, right? Distinguish, to know by experience. Recognize, admit, acknowledge, confess. Understand? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee, for thou, Yahweh, hast not forsaken them that seek thee. And that is why the scriptures tell you, seek him early. Sorry, thought we were going to be done. But it's okay. Eight and 17. Let's go there. Let's get it. Back. Not back, sorry. Proverbs, not Psalms. That's probably why. I, wisdom, dwell with the prudent. Dwell with prudence and find out knowledge with invention. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil. The fear of Yahweh is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy. And those are all the things that are held high in the spirit of this world, right? Those, if you're a friend of the world, you're in enmity with the Most High. And the evil way and the froward mouth do I hate. I love them that love me. This is 17. I love Proverbs 8 and 17. I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. Let me just close these out since I don't need them. No, I might keep you. Alright, what is this? Proverbs 3 and 5 in the ESV. Trust in Yahweh with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your path. So let's just get that really quick, and let's get the word lean. Proverbs 3 and 5. So let's get lean. To trust on support. Alright, to lean upon support oneself. Okay, so you get it. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything extra, anything prolific about leaning, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Not to lean on your own understanding, and be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear Yahweh and depart from evil. Alright, so with that being said, I truly do pray that you are edified. On to the next. Shalom.